Welcome back to REV Endurance Sports, and today is basically day 3 of 2025 Race Across America / Race Across the West. Yesterday's video was a little bit longer because I wanted to take you through the process of how you look for folks. Today we're actually going to just get into an update of where they are. So the first map that comes up when you choose live tracking is this map here. So now you could see where the big group of riders are, and then down here on the elevation graph you can see them, and you can see one little dot back here, but generally everyone is right in here, and then you can see them, some of the front runners are up here. All right. So what I'm going to do now, this is 2 days, 20 hours, and 53 minutes into the race. I have sorted on this column here, route miles. So we have Philip Cater. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, sir, but you are crushing it. You are about 70 miles ahead of the second place racer. And then this is a female, Issa. And I believe she won her division last year. And we see all the time stations here. And you could see that Philip is way out ahead of everyone. He's the only one that has checked into the La Vida, Colorado time station. Coffee. This is my morning routine. Then I do it in the afternoon, and then in the evening about twice before I go to bed. So I check in about 3 to 4 times a day. All right. So because we have this in race flow order, we have Philip in first, Lucas second, Issa first female, Kurt third, and so on and so on. This is an old friend of the channel, but I haven't reconnected with him in a few years, so I do wish him well. I believe he is 70 plus, Valerio Zamboni, and I should reconnect with him, but it's been quite a few years since the last time I spoke with him. But we're going to keep going down, and here's our first friend of the channel. This is Giovanni. Giovanni is 790, let's just call it 800 miles into the race, although 2.7 miles can be a long way if you're on a climb, but he is 800 miles into the race. And then here's Shawn. He is 775 into the race. And then, as I mentioned, this is for the category of RAAM. So we're going to go into raw, and we're going to see if Dorina, she should be really close to finishing. Let's see. There's left hand. Marco Ballo, I know, is finished. I saw a video clip of him. And Dorina, 853.8. They're showing 861, so that means she's really, really close to finishing. All right, let's drill down into each individual's tracker. And how is Giovanni? Let's see. His race number 700. He, as of 8:45. Oh, let's refresh that because that's not the most up-to-date. That's about as up-to-date as we can get. 8:45. It's 8:57 Pacific time. It's showing 798 or so into the race. His route average has been 11.6. This number here needs to be at about 255 miles per day. Now, that's 12 days. That's 3,060 miles divided by 12 days. That's 255. That's total time, right? So 12 days of total time. So if you rest, if you sleep, if you're off the bike, if you have a mechanical, which you should have several bikes, but just that kind of thing, you still have to average 255 per day. So a little over 400K per day to get across the country. And he's doing that. He's doing that because he's got 278 right there. His moving speed has been 11.6 miles per hour. So that's great. As long as he stays above 10.6. So 10.6, that would be 255 miles divided by 24. Now, of course, you're rolling, you're moving along, you're going much faster than that, right? But it averages down. All right, so the next time station would be Cortez in 20 more miles. All right, so let's keep this number in mind, 797. Let's go see how Shawn is doing. Now, Shawn's crew chief crewed for me at one of my 508s. I believe it was, 2000, I can't remember, sorry. But he crewed for me at one of my 508s. Actually, he was the crew chief then too. And then one of the crew members, John, I was able to communicate with him. And apparently Shawn had some nutrition issues. And it appears that maybe the heat got to him. And it happens to a lot of racers. So there was a little bit of slower times, slower riding, and apparently he's back up. So here he is. He is, this is refreshed, and this is the best I've got. It is 8:59 current time, so now that's 8:50, so about 10 minutes ago. He's obviously on a climb at 7.9 miles per hour. So at one point, and I was starting to worry about Shawn, at one point, Giovanni was 120 miles ahead of Shawn. And 120 miles is a huge gap when you're only talking about a day and a half. Not even, I don't think it was 2 days at the time. But now that gap is down to, 27 miles? Because it was 797, yeah. So he has closed 100 miles, 160K onto Giovanni. So this is fantastic. This is so good to see because I really feel for Shawn. I mean, Shawn is just a regular guy. He's a car mechanic. He's not made of money, doesn't come from money. He doesn't have sponsors. He doesn't have any of that stuff. He's taking vacation time from work. He's self-funded, all that stuff, right? And Giovanni the same. I mean, he also does not come from money, and he's self-funding this race, and you know they're in the $30,000 range, and that's a lot of money, and you know the sacrifices. Now for Shawn, his girlfriend, his long-term girlfriend, is on the crew, so they get to do this together. That's awesome. Giovanni's wife is on the crew, so they do those things together as well. So this is great. They have their significant other on the course with them, and this is fantastic. And then lastly, and we can zoom out just a little bit to see where Shawn is in relation to, I wish the elevation graph was down here, but it's not. It looks like he's about to cross. This is, this looks like Four Corners. Excuse me. I believe this is Four Corners. All right, anyway, And there's a cute little monument there where you can put your hands, your feet in two states and your hands in two states. You're sitting on the four corners of the four of the United States. All right, lastly, let's check on Dorina because she should be seriously close to finishing. And let's see how close she is. 8:51. Yeah, she could smell the finish line. Actually, here's the finish line right here, Durango. Oops, let me zoom out because I lost the spot. Okay, right there. So let's zoom back in. Yeah, she is coming into the finish line. This is awesome. She wanted to, let me see, where is it? Oh my God, I think she smashed her record. Her record, her own personal record, and Race Across the West record for 60 plus female was more than 3 days, and she's at 2 days, 20 hours. So even if it takes her another 2 hours to do this last 3 miles, she is under 3 days. Amazing. Good for her. She is going to break her own record at Race Across the West. All right, that's all for today. And let's go back here. This is an update as of 2 days, 21 hours, and 4 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you up the road.